Who wants to play some Fortnite? Here's a tip for you. Double-clicking the ping button will signal to squad mates that you've spotted an enemy. Please make note of that. Today we're going to play with Tempest. Tempest was the first skin that I bought for myself. I think it was Season 8. I wasn't going to do it, I was just going to roll ahead with the Battle Pass skins. But then I thought I'd treat myself. And when I saw this skin, I couldn't help myself. Is he a robot? Is he an alien? Is he both? There's a close-up of Sky. Let's see if we can get Midas. Oop, Battle Bus came. Alright, we're going to try and whip off this Salty Springs challenge. I got to damage 2,500. It's quite a bit. Not as much as the agency, however. They really like to stick it to you with these overtime challenges. And I don't even know if these are the overtime challenges. Maybe those are on the threshold. Alrighty. Look at that thing. That's a cool glider, right? This guy is just cool through and through. He's got the animations going on. Lightning. I bet you he could take out the Storm King. Alright, we're going to try and rack up some damage here at Salty Springs. I wonder if the water is drinkable here, or if it's too salty. One of my first favorite landing spots right here. Everyone vies for this spot, so you got to keep your guard up. A lot of times I'll grab the weapon out of the chest and someone will be coming in through the roof. And then it's always good to go down here next. And I'm going to grab that chest, but I hear someone in the house, so I'm going to just kick it by the door here. And look who's coming in. A little sloppy on my part, but I'm always a little bit sloppy on the shooting, so it's to be expected. I hear someone else in the house. I'm going to position myself a little bit better in front of the door so I don't miss. They're not upstairs, right? Just in case, I'll branch that off. So if I want to open the door, I have to select the E key, it's saying. I'll make note of that. I actually have it set up for enter. Oh! Surprise! I sound like Freddy from Sister Location. Who's ready for a surprise? I don't know if you guys remember that. I had no idea that Freddy was going to have such a high-pitched voice. Or maybe it's just Funtime Freddy that's got the high-pitched voice. I always get Funtime and Showtime confused. My daughter actually created a whole different realm of FNAF characters under the Showtime banner. I'm sorry, I meant to say banner, not banter. Excuse my banter. Another word for banter is jargon. That's a good word. Let's all say it together. Jargon. Maybe that's not your shtick. Is that your lingo dingo? Some funky wallpaper going on here. Look at how cool Tempest is. Now that's a character. I was gonna do a voice for him, but would I do a robot voice, an alien voice? Some sort of superhero voice? I don't know. I haven't put it together, so I'm just gonna skip it all together. I think I might have burned myself out doing the Meowskulls voice. Now we're gonna go up to my my other favorite house here, the blue house. Usually when I'm playing duos and we gotta land in Salty Springs, this is just an easy call out. Alright everyone, land at the blue house. There's some roofing here. Got an ammo box. See if we can't get a little bit more damage incorporated here. It's a Metallica song, in case you were wondering. I remember I saw Metallica on their Master of Puppets tour. That was pretty awesome. That was before they started showing up on award shows. And then after like 2 or 3, they became like the staple shock band. So there was nothing shocking about it anymore. Like the 3rd or 4th time they showed up on the Grammys. Oh, everyone, it's Metallica. Oh no, what are we going to do? But man, they were a killer band. Ride the Lightning, Kill 'Em All, Master of Puppets. Those are the albums right there. I remember the wrestler Sting used to come out to, I think it was Seek and Destroy. That was awesome. That's when Sting revamped his image. I'm talking about Sting the wrestler, not the singer. Sting the wrestler is a lot cooler. That guy's old school. He still wrestles today, doesn't he? He's up there in years too. He looks good for his age. Yeah, Sting's always been one of my faves. Sting, Bret the Hitman Hart, Goldberg, The Rock. Sorry, somehow I segued into wrestling again. It's easy to do. It's always on my brain. I remember when we were kids, we used to do the old school moves, like the figure 4 leg lock, which I think they turned that into the sharpshooter. It's like the lion tamer. They got a million different variations now on that thing. And then the Boston Crab. I don't know if anyone's old enough to remember Pedro Morales, the Intercontinental Champion from the 1980s in the WWF. I used to love Pedro Morales. That's back when they used to do 1-hour matches. You gotta have a lot of endurance to be doing stunt work that long. So I'm looting one of my other favorite houses right now. Trying to go stealth because I know people are roaming about and I want to pull a jump scare on them. Come out of nowhere. Oh, there's someone. And there they go. Eliminated. Headshot. Who remembers Unreal Tournament? When you used to get a headshot, the guy would go, headshot. Now that was a game. I think I played all the way to the end and I beat the robot, and then after you beat the robot, you got to play as the robot. It was awesome. It was a much different game than Unreal. But yeah, that was a fantastic game. A lot of cool games from the 90s that really led the way for this. I mean, they used the Unreal Engine for Fortnite. You could also play Unreal Champions right now for free on Steam. That's another cool game. For some reason, I'm stuck on pause with Fortnite. I have tons of games. I always reach for Fortnite every day. They keep it fresh. And if they really are coming out with Aquaman next season, that's going to be dope. That's the trick to this game. It's always evolving. It's not the same game it used to be. It's something new every time. It's like discovering a new game each season. Alright, so I got 3 guys. Let's see if I could do some more damage here. Let's see, where are you all? Oh! Gunfire. Sometimes I see gunfire going over my head and I can't tell from what direction it's coming from. I just let them shoot at me. It helps me figure out where they are. Most of the time they can't hit me, I don't know why. Maybe their aim's as bad as mine. I'm gonna try a little something here with the grenades. Oh, they're bouncing off the roof. There we go. Fire enough bullets, they're bound to go down. Do a little victory dance. SMG expert. Well, I'm just pulling out all stops here on this match. Look how cool that skin is. That's quite something else. I haven't pulled this skin out in a long time. Seems really fresh to me. I think I'll trade up for a blue SMG. Storm's pushing us to the center, as usual. Remember when I first started playing Fortnite, I had no idea what I was doing. I would always start at the edge of the map, and I would find myself running from the storm constantly. Now I just go for somewhere in the center if I can. I grow weary of running from the storm. Join Ghost. We want you for Ghost. It's almost like trying to figure out a Twilight Zone episode sometimes, where the twists and turns are so much that you don't know who's who or what's what. I mean, you got the same characters as Shadow and Ghost. How does that play out? Look at his head, he's like a bobblehead. Hey guys, it's me, Tempest. Come shoot me. Someone's taking me up on that too. Where is that person that's shooting? I can't find him. Oh, there you are. Took a direct hit to actually figure that out. And it doesn't help that my glasses are sliding down my face constantly. I only have one pair, what can I do? Headshot. I didn't even aim, and I got a headshot. How'd that go down? Pure luck, maybe. Oh, look at that, 5 limbs. It's not bad. Not bad for me. It's been a while since I hit double digit. I think I'm going to go for that next. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but every once in a while I'll get a game and the sound is all messed up. It's like it's buried underwater or something. One of my highest limb games was a game that I got messed up sound, but I decided to play anyways at Lazy Lake. It's too bad that the sound was so bad, because that was just crazy. People were just coming out of the woodwork, and somehow I was just getting lucky and eliminating them. Oh yeah, purple's so much better than blue. You know, as a kid, I had a purple Huffy bike with a banana seat. It's pretty dope. Purple is the color of royalty, in case you didn't know. It's also the color of Hulk's pants. I dare you to go up to the Incredible Hulk and say, dude, what's up with your purple pants? It's not going to go so well for you, I guarantee it. Man, this Tempest is just so dope looking. Check him out. Next time he comes into the item shop, you know you want to buy it. You go ahead and you treat yourself. Treat yourself to a Tempest skin. On yourself, of course. Oh, screwing around with emotes and the storm washed over me. That wouldn't be the first time. Alright, I think 5 limbs in Salty Springs is all we're going to get as far as doing this damage challenge. What was that, a birch tree? Birch trees, they're so lovely. Been a long time since I had a birch beer. That's soda, by the way. My grandma used to get it from the pop shop. It's a East Coast thing, I think. Maybe even more so New England. Let's get rid of this truck here. Keep on trucking, baby. Pizza Pit. Pizza Pit, that sounds familiar. That wasn't from the show Glee, was it? I was forced to watch that show. It's so brutal. It's like Grey's Anatomy was singing. Actually, there's that one character. I've been watching Star Trek Discovery lately, because I love Star Trek. And, you know, even if it's going to be bad, I'm still going to like it, because I love the Star Trek universe. But there's that one character that it makes it like Grey's Anatomy in space. I'm like, they should just write her out of the show. Star Trek doesn't need characters like that. I think you all know which character I'm talking about if you watch that show. One really cool thing about Star Trek Discovery is Michelle Yeoh. She's unbelievable, and she's doing martial arts stunt work in the show. I mean, that's just incredible right there. I was sold on her when I first saw the movie Wing Chun with her and Donnie Yen a long time ago. If you want to see a good martial arts flick, that is a fantastic one. Wing Chun. Not to be confused with the 1980s new wave band Wang Chung. While we're on martial arts movies from the 70s, pretty much anything by the Shaw Brothers is pretty awesome. Anything featuring the Venoms. I don't know if you're familiar with the Venoms. They were the 6 actors from the movie The 5 Deadly Venoms. And that combination, not all 6 of them, but 5 of them showed up in about 10 flicks together. The 6th guy, he sometimes was in there too. But yeah, those guys are just awesome. I could go on and on about martial arts films. I used to watch them all the time. When I was a kid, we had Kung Fu Action Theater every Sunday. Incredible. The Flying Guillotine. Boy, that's a movie. Kid with the Golden Arm. Oh, man. 5 Element Ninjas. Great movies. Alrighty here, let's see what's going on. I don't know if you guys remember the TV show WMAC Masters. One of my old-time buddies, he and Nguyen, was in that show. Such an awesome guy. Amazing stuntman and martial artist. He was Tsunami Wave. Such an amazing guy. I can't wait for that to come to like Netflix or Hulu. I don't know why it hasn't happened yet. I mean, Shannon Lee was the host after all. That's martial art royalty right there. For any of you that don't know, that's Bruce Lee's daughter. I'm sorry, we're playing a game of Fortnite here, aren't we? I'm going on and on about martial arts films and wrestling and whatnot. Alright, we only got a handful of people left. Oh, my trap failed, but... yeah, there you go. The purple pistol does the job. Bam skis. I thought I had set a nice trap. Reminds me of the claymores from Half-Life. What are they calling the mines in this game? If you know, please put it in the comments. I don't know everything about Fortnite. I barely have time to play sometimes, so I can't know every facet of the game. Jeez, I just recently started aiming. I only aim when I snipe. That should be a song. I only aim when I snipe. I only aim when I snipe. Imagine that. That'd be a big hit. Slap a little autotune on that, because that's what you kids like nowadays. I'm not sure why. Throw a 3-minute rap in there. It's another thing I can't understand. Why would you want to listen to someone rapping when you could listen to someone singing? I guess that's what happens when you get old. You become irrelevant to the times. I remember when I was a teenager telling my parents, "You guys don't understand, man. Heavy metal, breakdancing, that's where it's at." Now I'm the relic. Although auto-tune rap, it's kind of a stretch. Let's get up on that hill over there. Only 4 left. What's gonna happen? I'm kind of playing a sneaky game now. I've done all my shooting. I want a victory royale, so I don't want to take any chances. I'd love it for it to just be me and the last guy at this point. That would be the icing on the cake of this game, a victory royale. I'm going to walk the perimeter here. See what I've done here? And I don't know if other people do it. I would imagine people have some sort of strategy. I mean, you've played chess, right? So what you do is, yeah, you figure out where you want to go. Usually a high location would be good. I'm talking high in the latitude. some place where you have a very good position and you could shoot down. You have a great vantage point, especially if you have long-range weapons like a missile launcher. I'm sorry, rocket launcher. I'm thinking of the wrong game. What game has the missile launcher? Remember Quake? They had the BFG. They had the rocket launchers there too. Ooh, slipped into the storm. I'm a really bad builder sometimes. I'm definitely not Bob the Builder. I don't do so well with Legos. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually fantastic with Legos. Alright, so there's 4 people. Build a little thing here, take a breather. I should probably take another moment and get my health up to 100. Especially while no one really knows I'm here. Seems like they're too busy shooting at each other. Bandage. Remember that Hot Hot Heat song, Bandages? That was something else. I saw them at a little bar once. It's pretty awesome. Singer, he's got some cool 1970s look thing going on. I don't know if he even knows it. I recognized it. Remember Disco? Is Disco ever coming back? Because that'd be pretty rad. Get some Earth, Wind, and Fire. Cool in the Gang. They're not really Disco though. But from the same time period. Alright, here we go. Launch pad action. I'm going to try and land on this dude and take him out. Here we go. Oh, I didn't even get a chance to land. He took me out. That was awesome. Good job, Iris. Even though I lost, that was a pretty cool ending to this match, to be shot out of the sky like that. At least I know I didn't have a chance. So let's see what happens. Is Iris going to take it all? Usually I don't watch the end of the match, but today I'm going to. I want to see if Iris can pull it off, because that was an awesome shot. Oh! Looks like Gold Meowskulls takes it for the win. Congratulations to you. But still, good shooting there, Iris. That was fantastic.